शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। शंकर हैं भोले भाले, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। शंकर हैं भोले भाले, दाता वो सारे जग के, संकट के हरने वाले, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। शंकर हैं भोले भाले, दाता वो सारे जग के, संकट के हरने वाले। जिसने करी तपस्या, मन में लगन लगाई, शास्त्रों का मत यही है, सबकी हुई सुनाई। नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। देखा है खुद कृपा से, बिगड़ी को खुद बनाए, संकट के हरने वाले, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः। बहती जटा में गंगा, हेलो हेलो, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बहती जटा में गंगा, भक्तों को तारने को, कर में त्रिशूल धारे, दुष्टों को मारने को, नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। हर हर गंगे नमः शिवाय, हर हर गंगे नमः शिवाय, हर हर गंगे नमः शिवाय, हर हर गंगे नमः शिवाय।
आपका ये कुछ तैयार है क्या करें? Hello, hello, hello. Good. It's okay. Okay. Hello, hello. Let's go, Chicago. nearly 10. We are going to start now, and we ask you all to please join with us. I hope that you have a very peaceful time during our puja this morning. Hope you join with us with meditation, prayers, bhajan, kirtan, etc. It's coming up to the beautiful time of Shivratri, so at least we must prepare our mind to go towards that. Om Asangoham 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 Puda Puda Satchidananda Rupoham Ahameva We now take refuge at the feet of Lord Shiva. You can follow this prayer, which tells you that I am nothing. I am totally dependent upon you. Dadharmadishtoshmi nacha atmavedi na bhaktimaltva charanaravilde Akincha Ananya Bhakti Akincha Ananya Gati Sharanya Tvatpadamula Sharara Prapadye Tvatpadamulam Sharanam prapadye Tvatpadamulam Sharanam prapadye. We pray to the Guru of the universe, Lord Shiva. Guru Surya Chandra Guru
Guru Surya hai, Chandra Guru hai,
Guru hai Pura Prakash,
Guru hai Purna Prakash.
Let the strings of the violin take you far away from here to the abode of Lord Shiva. Become one with him, melt with him. Guru ke charanon mein milta hai.
Guru ke चरणों में मिलता है
कलवद को उला
गुरु सूर्य है चंद्र गुरु है गुरु है पूर्ण प्रकाश
नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय Trambakaya
त्रिपुरान्तकाय
Trikalaya
कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय श्रीनारायणाय
Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Tayambakaya Triguratmakaya
कालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय
Mahadevaya Namaha Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om Namah Shivaya Prabhu Om Namah Shivaya
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya
ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om Namah Shivaya Prabhu Om Namah Shivaya
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
Dam 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 damaru bole Om Namah Shivaya
डम 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 रूपोले ॐ नमः शिवाय
Bolo dam 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 damaru bole Om Namah Shivaya
डम 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 रूपोले ॐ नमः शिवाय
Hare Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om Namah Shivaya Prabhu Om Namah Shivaya
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om Bam 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 Bholenath Om Namah Shivaya
बम 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 भोलेनाथ ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om Namah Shivaya, Prabhu. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Gana 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 baje. Gana gana gana. Gana 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 baje. Om Namah Shivaya, Prabhu. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah
Om Namah Shivaya. I told you about this last week. The meaning of Namah Shivaya represents earth, water, fire. Remember I told you that? And that Namah Shivaya is the foundation, the earth. And when you say Om Namah Shivaya during Mahashivratri, what you are saying that, Lord, allow me to be auspicious. Allow me to have the greatest virtues in life. This is what Shivratri is about. And as you can see on the screen, what Namah Shivaya was, what I explained to you. But today, what I want to say, that when you say Namah Shivaya, that Namah Shivaya must represent auspiciousness in your life. When you come to see the Murti of Shiva, you see the Murti of Shiva all dressed up. The Murti of Shiva, all dressed up, all beautiful malas, etc. Why? Agarbatti, Arti, all this is being done. Why? Because you are trying to see the five senses in the Murti. And when you see the senses in the Murti, what do you do then? You close your eyes. And what do you say? Atma Tvam Girijamati Sagachara. Can you put that on the screen, please? Atma Tvam Girijamati Sagachara Prana Sharira Griha. Let me alone with it. Puja te Vishayoga Bhoga Rachana Nidra Samadhisthate. What are you saying? Atma Tvam Girijamati. Lord, you are my Atma. You are my soul. Devi Girija, the Divine Mother, is my intellect. Shiva Ganas, the companions or attendants of Shiva, are my prana and my body. My body is your temple. And if my body is your temple, I would not want to desecrate the temple, would I? We don't come into the temple with our shoes. We don't come into the temple with our leathers. We come into the temple when we have had a bath, when we are clean, hopefully. And we come and we offer our obeisance. So you say, Atma Tvam Girijamati Sahachara Prana Shariram griham puja te vishayoga bhoga rajana nidra samadhistate. You are my mind. The mountain represents the mountain range, represents my mind. All your ganas are my companion, and my body is your temple. Whatever I enjoy or create is all an offering to you. Whatever I enjoy, what do I enjoy? I enjoy living. I enjoy being kind. I enjoy being virtuous. And what is my sleep? My sleep is the state of samadhi. Beautiful. Salchara padayo pradakshari vidhi. Lord, this prayer we are putting on the board. And I know that you know this prayer, but if you don't know this prayer, you can take a picture of it. This you are saying to the Lord, wherever I walk, whatever I do in my walking state, I'm going around and around you only. Salchara padayo pradakshara vidhi stotrani sarvagiro yad yad karma karomi taddayakhilam yad yad karma karomi taddayakhilam. Whatever I do, understand, Prabhu, Shambho Tava Aradhanam. Whatever I do in my daily duties is an offering unto you. So, if whatever I do is an offering to you, then I can't have hateful thoughts. I can't become greedy, right? I have to become a pure soul. Okay, we all are not pure. I know that we are not. We all have our impurities with us. But during this period, or during the time when we are sitting to worship Him, you ask that Girija, Mother Parvati, to give you that energy. She is the source of energy. Kali, Girija is the source of energy. That energy must be with you, and let that upsurge of energy come. Like today. Today is Purnima. Today is full moon. And in full moon night, if you live by the ocean, you will see the waters of the ocean rising up. Similarly, tonight, when you are doing Satyanarayana Puja or doing, it is a beautiful time because your body has 70% water. Just like when the waters of the ocean rises, similarly, and the energy goes up towards the moon, similarly today and tonight, there's an upsurge of energy in you. I've told you this many times before, but on Mahashivratri night, why you stay up? You keep your spine erect and you stay up because there's an upsurge of energy that goes right from the base of your spine, which is your Muladhara, and it goes right up through the chakras to your head. And you go to the Jnana Chakshu, which is the third eye, and hopefully you get a glimpse of your third eye on that night, which will mean you will feel that energy. You will not, third eye will not pop out of your head. Don't believe that. But what you will feel is that surge of energy that goes right up into you. And beautifully they said it, the Sumiran of Ramcharit Maharaj, Kunda Indu Samade Umaramana Karudayanam Jahidina Parane Karo Kripa Maradana Mayanam Kunda Indu Samade Rama Kunda Indu Samade Kumara Mara Karuna Parade Karawa Kripa Maradana Mayanam Jai Subiranda Sri And so it says, Kunda Indu Samade Umara Mana Karuna Ayanan. That the और कुंड और चंद के समान गणेश जिनका शरीर है. And so it says that the beautiful jasmine which adorns your head, O Kavadev, O the one who is destroyer of lust, and you are the beloved of Parvati, you are the abode of Karuna Ayanam, you are the abode of compassion, and who loves the humble, the one who loves the humble. Prabhu, show me your grace. Hara Hara Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Mahadeva, Shambho, Shambho, Hara Hara Shambho, Shambho Mahadeva, Shambho.
Shambho, Shambho Mahadeva.
Karpura Gaurav, Karuravataram, Samsara Sarav, Bhujagedharav. Samsara Saram, Bhujagedharav.
Karpura Gauram, Karunavataram, Samsara Saram, Bhujagendraharam.
Sada Vasantam Hridyaravire, Bhavam Bhavani Saitam Namami. Sada Vasantam
Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami.
Hara Hara Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Mahadeva,
Hare Hare Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Mahadeva.
Hara Hara Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Mahadeva. Taran Mardi Jatta Kalapam Gaure Nidalkara Vibhushitpadam Narayana Priyamanam Maharam Varanasi Pati Vadavishwanatham. Hara Hara Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Mahadeva, Shambho. Listen to me first. Hara Hara Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Mahadeva. Hara Hara Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Mahadeva, Shambho. Karpura Gaurav, Karuravataram, Samsara Saram, Bhujagedharav. Karpura Gaurav, Karuravataram, Samsara Saram, Bhujagedharav.
Karpura
Haryana Vilve Bhavam Bhavani Saitam Damami Hara Hara Shambho Shambho Shiva Mahadeva Hara Hara
Shambho Shambho Shiva Mahadeva.
Hara Hara Shambho Shambho Shiva Mahadeva Hara
Hare
Hara
Hare Shambho Shambho Shiva Mahadeva.
So, on the night of Shivratri, we use 3 parts. We use our body, we use our speech, and we use our mind. Right? 3 things. Body, mind, and speech. You will say to me, my mind goes all over. And I can't keep my mind quiet. Of course, it goes all over. Because you have an untamed horse in your bosom. And when you have an untamed horse in your bosom, it is wild. It can't be controlled. It takes time for you to tame the horse. Right? The horse has to be broken in. The horse has to have reins. You pull the reins of the horse to keep the horse quiet. It does not come overnight. Many people feel, oh, on Shivratri night, I will say, oh, Namah Shivaya, and I'll be fine. No, you would not be fine. It is something, this is all folly. And it's foolishness to think that if you have not practiced this, if you have not been in constant practice with it, it is not going to happen. You will have some benefit, of course, but it is something that you have to practice because we have been born with all these, what is known as tendencies, the tendencies to drift, the tendency not to concentrate, the tendency to go to things that we like. And so the mind, which as you know, is a devil's workshop. So it does not want to be controlled. It's not your fault if your mind is not controlled. It takes time to do it. That is why we are saying, at the beginning of the year, if you want to go for Mahashivratri, you have to do a little bit every day. 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. Don't take longer than Om Namah Shivaya. If nothing else you do, what you do? Om. You do it 5 times, that's 5 minutes. And you do that Om, and you, because the Om is the sound of Shiva's Damru. And then you go, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And for the children who are sitting at the back, if you do this Om Namah Shivaya, especially between now and Mahashivratri, and when Mahashivratri comes, you continue to do it, you will see, you will feel that upsurge of energy within you, and when you feel that upsurge of energy, it will go and it will create brilliance in you. You will be sharp. Your thinking will be quick. Your absorption of your work will be better for all of us. Because Namah Shivaya gives you these virtues. The virtues of what? The virtues of compassion, the virtues of sympathy, the virtues of empathy, the virtues of kindness, the virtue of trying to help. We just can't live in this world and only we eat. We must eat. No matter how you think you don't, you say, oh, I'm so poor. No, you can share. There's always something that you can share. Don't let the miserliness of your mind prevent you from sharing. Lord Shiva shares his joy. You know why he's called Rudra? He's called Rudra because he came out crying. You know why he came out crying? He came out crying because he could not see the suffering of his devotees. And that is why it says, Kul illu samade umaramana karuna ayanam. Lord Shiva is karuna. He's the ocean of compassion. How do we pray to him? When we pray, Karacharana kritam va kayajam karmajam va Savarayana jamva manasam paradham vihitam avahitam va. Things that I have done or things that I have not done which cause you to be annoyed, O ocean of compassion. Vihitam avahitam va sarvame takshamasva. Jai Jai Karunabhe. What does Karunabhe mean? Karunabhe means ocean of compassion. Jai Jai Karunabhe Shri Mahadeva Shambho. And Lord Shiva is there together with Mother Parvati to bless us. Kundail Sabode Umaramana Karunayanam Jahe Dina Parane Jahe Dina Parane Karawa Kripa Karawa what? Karawa Kripa. Kripa is what? Kripa is what?
Mercy.
Huh?
Mercy. His grace and
Grace. Karawa Kripa Maradana Mayanam. Maradana Mayanam, the one who destroyed Kamadev. Karawa Kripa. Show mercy upon me. Show mercy upon me like how you showed mercy upon Sri Ram. Lingatapa Vidivata Kari Puja Shiva Samana Mohikoda Hiduja Om Namah Shivaya
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya
Om Namah Shivaya.
Lingatapa
विधिवत करी पूजा शिव समान मुहि कोई न दूजा.
Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Prabhu Om Namah Shivaya
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Bolo
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Atma Tvam Girijamati Sahachara Prana Shariram Griham Puja Te Vishayoga Bhoga Rachana Nidra Samadhistate. Why we keep the night? Why do we keep up the night of Shiva? It is known as the great night of Shiva. Because as I told you last week, sleep is one of the most, is the most apt thing in our life. If we do not have sleep, we can do without food. We can do without all the pleasures of life. But we cannot do without sleep. And in the darkness of the night, Shivratri night is near to Amavasya. Near to Amavasya, the night is dark. And in that dark night, we want our energy to show brightness in us. The brightness for Shiva. It is the most austere night. You must fast if you can, but you must drink water. You must drink liquid. Who want not to drink water, that's your business. I am telling you that you should not do without water. Water is a necessary constituent of your body, and you should have water. You can have water. If you have to have juice, then have juice. Juice is not good to drink, by the way. No juice is good, okay? No juice is good. All right, having said that, you can drink tea if you want, or it's up to you. Try and keep some fast. And I'm going to talk about the medical effects of fasting today, so you'll understand why fasting is so important. I've spoken about it before, but I'll speak about it again. So when you look at Lord Shiva, picture of Lord Shiva if you have it. If you look at Lord Shiva, you see all these snakes surrounding. Is that true? Huge snakes. And then people come into the Hindu temple. When you come to the Hindu temple, they are aghast. What do they see? They see snake, they see lion, they see tiger, they see mouse, what else they see? They see bull. All these things you see. And what do they say? Oh, these pagans. We are idol worshippers, we are pagans. They will say that because poor people, they don't understand that Hinduism is a symbolic religion. Symbolic religion. It is not that Lord Shiva, there is a Lord Shiva with snakes. There is no such Lord Shiva with snakes. Believe me, there is no such Lord Shiva with snakes. The rishis and the saints of sages have put this to put our concentration, our focus upon it. We have that symbol. Lord Shiva is you know who is Lord Shiva? Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Mano Bodhyahankar Chiptaninaham Nacha Stotra Nacha Granadete Nacha Vyama Bhumir or Natejo Navayo
Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham
Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Rupa
Shivoham Shivoham.
So when you look at Lord Shiva, you see all these snakes. You know what the snakes represent? Snakes are not only in our religion, only, you know. You remember Adam? Okay. You know who Adam is? The guy next door? No. Not the guy next door. The guy in Eden. You know where Eden is? You don't know where Eden is? You never been to Eden? What? Oh, okay. There's where Adam is. And when the serpent came, the serpent lives long. A serpent represents longevity, but in Shiva's case, The snakes around his ears, the snake around his neck, the snake around his matted locks represent man's mind. And is telling man that, oh man, try to control this mind. Because if you can control this mind, you have conquered this world. But when you don't control this mind, you cannot control this world. So try to control your mind. Shiva is Pita. He is the Pitau, Jakatau Pitarau Bande Parvati Parameshwarau. Jakata Pitarau Bande. To that Lord Shiva, I want to be absorbed in. So when you see the snakes, the snake must remind you of my chanchalta, my mind which is going all over the place and preventing me from focusing on you. So when the Karpura Gauram come and it's being said to you, instead of you shaking with it, pure, what it says, Karpura Gauram Karanavataram Samsara Saram Pujagenda Hara Hara Shambho Shambho Shiva Mahadeva Shambho
Hare Shambho Shambho Shiva Mahadeva.
Karpura Gaurav Karavataram Samsara Saram Pujagenda Basaltava Hridyada Bille Bhava Bhavani Saitam Dhamave Hara 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 Shambho Shambho Shiva Mahadeva Shambho
Hare Shambho Shambho Shiva Mahadeva.
And so we pray to that Lord, Karpura Gauram Karanavataram. You can see it, of course you don't see it on this board, you have to ask, pure white like camphor, Karanavataram, the incarnation of compassion. When you pray to Lord Shiva, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of discipline to pray to Lord Shiva. Not easy. Ashutosh. A lot of discipline, a lot of courage. But once he is pleased, he gives you everything. What I'm saying to you is not what I read in the textbook. What I'm saying to you is what I know. You can take that to the bank. What I know. Whether you think it's boasting or not, it's your business, I don't care. What I'm saying is what I know. You pray to Lord Shiva, and the basic necessities of life you will never be without. He will never allow you to win a lotto. Because he knows once you win the lotto and you get all these things, your mind goes outside. Oh, I think I should go to Vegas. I haven't been to Vegas for a long time. I think I should go to Vegas. Everybody talk about Vegas. You're not saying about Kailash? Kailash is not on your itinerary? What is on your itinerary? Vegas. Right? California. Hawaii. What do you think? What do you think you see Hawaii? Sand. I've been there. Sand and water. Same sand and water. You see Guyana. I won't say Guyana. The water is not blue. That's because we have the big Amazon emptying into the ocean with all the leaves, etc. But those places like Hawaii, so they don't have Amazon. But He keeps us within control, Lord Shiva. I can't remember when I told you all about Lord Krishna and the gentleman with the cow. Lord Krishna and Arjuna went to visit a gentleman. He had a cow. Before Lord Krishna and Arjuna went to sleep in the man's hut, made beautiful things with milk, ghee and yogurt and paneer and all sorts of things, nice things. Fed them. They belched and everything. Next morning when they got up, cow, dead. So Arjuna said, what kind of cruel person you are to Bhagavan Krishna. Why you allow this man's cow to die? He said, this man's cow was the only thing between myself and himself. I got rid of the cow. He doesn't have to bother with the cow now. He just only think about me now. When we think the Lord is cruel to us, when we think He is cruel to us, there are so many ways He's teaching us something. Don't believe He's cruel. He's kind. Things have happened to people where they doubt the existence of the Lord. We all know that. We are here. We know that. People have thrown away their murtis, their pictures. They've thrown them away in total disbelief. They don't know there's something called K-A, I can't remember the rest. K-A-R-M-A. It's called karma. And karma dictates our way of life. But we have to have total faith in Him. When you come before the Lord, you do Naman. Naman means I bow. Om Namah Shivaya. I bow in front of you, Lord Shiva. But Naman means I go there with no mind. Man. Man means mind. No mind. I want nothing. I just want to be. I can't say I want nothing. I would like Guyana's dialysis clinic to be good for people. We don't want anything from the clinic. All of us who have put money into the clinic, all the directors, we want no money from the clinic. We doing it so that people can benefit. We must try to do things so that it'll benefit people. So people can have some benefit from it. It's most important. Shivratri is a time for us to make these types of promises in our mind and try to get the virtues, as I said, of compassion, of sympathy, of auspiciousness, and everything will come to you. So before we go into meditation, I'll have one little dhun and then I'll go to meditation.
शंभो शंकर नमः शिवाय गिरिजानंदन नमः शिवाय शंभो शंकर नमः शिवाय गिरिजा शंकर नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः
pray to Lord Shiva. Ashutosha Shashanka Shekhara Chandramauli Digambara Koti Koti Pranama Shambho Koti Namana Digambara
आशुतोष शशांक शेखर चंद्रमौलि चिदंबरा कोटि कोटि प्रणाम शंभो कोटि नमन दिगंबरा.
The prayer means Ashutosha Shashanka Shekhar Chandramauli Chidambara, the one with the crescent moon upon his forehead. Ashutosh, the one who's easily pleased. O Lord Shiva, Koti Koti Pranama Shambhu. Many, many, many pranams to you, O Shambhu. Koti Namana Digambara, the one who is without clothes. What is the clothes of Lord Shiva? The sky, Akash. Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagara sarvadeva namaskara keshava pratigacchate. To that Lord Shiva we do pranam. Now we are going to go into meditation. We try and sit erect. We try to put the Lord in our hearts. Just watch your breathing. You don't have to do pranayama. Just watch your breathing in and out. Just half close your eyes and half open, and you could see your breathing in and out. Just concentrate on your breathing, nothing else. Concentrate on your breathing in and out. The mind is now focused on your breath. The mind will have some sort of control now. Put that Lord Shiva in your hearts. Lord, let the waters of the Ganga that flows from your jata become a soothing ointment for me. Let the waters of the Ganga soothe my weary heart. Watch your breath in and out. Think of the Ganga that is coming out from Shiva's jata. Comes upon your heart, which is so weary, which is so tense, which is so filled with the anxieties of tomorrow. Bathe it, Lord. Bathe it with the cool waters of the Ganga. My heart is now calm. I'm all bliss. Feel the peace. Feel the bliss. Feel the happiness which is your birthright. The Ganga is flowing in your heart. cooling your anxious mind. Talk to Lord Shiva. Lord, Atma Tvam Girija Matahi Sahachara. You are my soul. Girija is my mind. Let my mind be peaceful. I'm all calmness. Feel that calmness within you. I'm all serene. Lord Shiva, you're so white as a campfire. Karuna you are the ocean of compassion. Bless me. Bless me with peace. Bless me with joy. And let me remain in the ecstasy of your bliss. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul.
Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul.
Feel the Lord's energy in you. Feel His power.
कर्पूरे गौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि।
सर्वकव्यजामहे सुगन्धिर्पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय
सद्गमय तं
Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya.
Loma Satgamaya.
Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityormaya mritamgamaya.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Bhakti ke deep jalao.
भक्ति के दीप जलाओ,
जीवन को स्वर्ग बनाओ.
जीवन को स्वर्ग बनाओ,
धरा से पीड़ मिटाओ.
अमृत रस बरसाओ. ओम शांति, शांति, शांति. ओम शांति, शांति, शांति.
जीवन को नित महकाओ.
जीवन को नित महकाओ,
सब अवगुण को बिसराओ.
सब अवगुण को बिसराओ.
हर सलता भगताओ.
नारायण को हर्षाओ. ओम शांति, शांति, शांति. ओम शांति, शांति, शांति.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Bhuraktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai. Tejasvirapathe tamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sarve bhavan sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit दुख भाग भवे. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. Hari Om. Rub your hands together. Put it over your face. Ask Lord Shiva to bless you all. Thank Him for what He has done for you so far. He allowed you to walk. Buddha was asked, what have you gained from meditation? You can sit on the board. What have you gained from meditation? He replied, nothing. However, Buddha said, let me tell you what I lost. I lost anger. I see so many people meditate, yet they're so full of anger. It really, I can't say that I'm exempted. Anger, anxiety, depression, insecurity, fear of old age and death. I've lost that, Buddha said. And that is why you must smile. Always keep smiling. Smile, it will make you feel better than being a grouch, isn't it? There are so many people who are so grouchy. You see them and you... Karamjit? Baat sach hai? Bilkul? Smile, it will make you feel better. Pray. Do I waste my time when I put all these things for you all to say? I'm sure I waste my time, because I'm sure you all don't remember. Pray, it will make you strong. And love, it will make you enjoy life. You must be filled with love. Even if he don't love you or she don't love you, you fill yourself with love. Forget about it. She don't love me or he don't love me. Don't worry about that. You fill yourself with love. Dimika, dimika, dim.
Om dhimika dhimika dhim, dhimika dhimika dhim, nache bhoda nath.
Om dimika dimika dim, dimika dimika dim, nache bhola nath.
Om dhimika dhimika dhim, dhimika dhimika dhim, nache bhoda nath.
Dimika dimika dim, dimika dimika dim, nache bhola nath.
नाचे बूढ़ा नाथ,
नाचे भोला नाथ,
नाचे बूढ़ा नाथ,
नाचे भोला नाथ,
नाचे बूढ़ा नाथ,
नाचे भोला नाथ,
नाचे बूढ़ा नाथ,
नाचे भोला नाथ।
मृदंग बोले शिव शिव शिव
मृदंग बोले शिव शिव शिव
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओ
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओम।
वीणा बोले हरि ओम हरि ओम
वीणा बोले हरि ओम हरि ओम।
नाचे भोड़ा नाथ,
नाचे भोला नाथ,
नाचे भोड़ा नाथ,
नाचे भोला नाथ,
नाचे भोड़ा नाथ,
नाचे भोला नाथ,
नाचे भोड़ा नाथ।
नाचे भोला नाथ।
ओम धिमिका धिमिका धिम, धिमिका धिमिका धिम, नाचे भोड़ा नाथ।
धिमिका धिमिका धिम, धिमिका धिमिका धिम, नाचे भोला नाथ।
मृदंग बोले शिव शिव शिव
मृदंग बोले शिव शिव शिव
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओम
डमरू बोले हर 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 ओम।
वीणा बोले हरि ओम हरि ओम
वीणा बोले हरि ओम हरि ओम।
नाचे भोड़ा नाथ,
नाचे भोला नाथ,
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 नाचे भोड़ा नाथ।
So today we'll talk about autophagy. 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 Can we have it on the board? Okay. Is it on? Not yet. Is someone in the back there? Oh. Hey. I don't have to reach there yet. So, Karamjit, what is autophagy? You know, you never heard of autophagy? Yeah, because you don't listen to the program, you sing too much. Anybody knows what's autophagy? What was two white people there? They know about autophagy? You heard about autophagy? You all are white, you're supposed to know. No? I thought you should know. You should be knowledgeable. Anyhow, nobody knows about autophagy? Self-eating. Where the cells eat themselves. No, next slide. Okay. When your cells become old in the body, and what happened to those old cells? Those old cells, if they are not eaten up, you see the autophagy there? You see the first thing, cellular garbage? You all see that? Yeah. That there are food particles, viruses, bacteria, inflammatory molecules, cancer cells. These old cells, which are there are certain enzymes in them, and there's no point I give you the name of the enzymes and confuse you further. Those enzymes will go and act in your body and causes these things, like viruses, bacteria, inflammatory muscles, rheumatoid arthritis, cancer even. But if these can be put in the garbage, you see the garbage over there in the corner, you can see the garbage? And that happens only when you what? Fast. When you fast, then your ordinary cells, next slide, is the removing, recycling, and regenerating at a cellular level. You see that green arrow going to the green can? You all see that green arrow? That's a lysosome. And what it does, it comes out and it cleans up the dead cells. It eats up the dead cells. So the person asks, oh, you're a vegetarian, where do you get your protein from? You get your protein from that. Because your cells are made up of protein. And if you eat up your dead cells, you get protein with it. But how you put yourself into autophagy, how you put your body into the mode of autophagy. What's the next slide? Some of the things that you need to have autophagy is it takes care of fatigue, brain fog, bloating, skin blemishes, fatty liver, insulin resistance, which I think, overkilled in this temple here, telling you all about insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is the one factor which is so major in South Asians. That big ratio. South Asians, they get the most insulin resistance. You know why? Because their diet is mostly carbohydrates. Carbohydrates stimulate the pancreas produces insulin, and you produce so much insulin that the insulin becomes what they call it becomes insulin-resistant diabetes. The insulin is not good for your blood sugar. So what happens? It produces more and more and more, and then you get diabetes. Insulin-resistant diabetes. Next slide. So when you clean up all these dead cells, what does it do for us? It gives us energy. I'm going to tell you how it is being done, by the way. I just want to tell you the benefits of autophagy first, and then I'm going to tell you how to get into the mode of autophagy. All right? You all got me there? So I told you that, go to the slide before that, the desperate need for autophagy. I just glanced over that slide. This is so important. You know when you eat too much, you can't think properly sometimes. You want to what? You want to sleep. You're belching. You're passing air left, right, and center. Fatigue, brain fog, bloating, fatty liver. So many Indians have fatty liver because of the carbohydrate that they take. And if you do an MRI or an ultrasound or you do a histology. Histology means you take a biopsy of the liver. And you look at it under the microscope, you will see, I showed you that slide before where the liver filled with all these fat cells. You remember this clear cells? Diabetics have lots of fatty liver. Insulin resistance and inflammation. Inflammation means like your joints, your other parts of your body get inflamed, etc., etc. That's why you need autophagy. The autophagy now is a cleanup crew that clean up all these dead cells. This is what it is. Clean up all these dead cells so you get energy, you reduce inflammation, weight loss, mental sharpness, glowing skin, and you live long. You live long and useful. Live long is one, but you must live long and at the same time be healthy. Next one. So what autophagy does? Autophagy helps the cells, you all can see the liver, right? I don't have to show you that. Yeah. Everybody can see. It helps the cells in the liver. It helps to clean up the fatty liver. It helps to clean up the cells in the heart. Because see, your heart cell is a specific type of cell which does not regenerate. You all know what regenerate is, it? What's the word? Build another cell. Your heart cell wants to get it. If it dies, it's called, like after a heart attack, that area remains dead. It does not come back alive. Is that simple and straight or difficult? The heart does not repair itself. So when you get a heart attack, that part where the blood does not go, it remains dead. It can never come back good. That's what. These autophagy help the heart cells, clean it up, clean up the brain. It helps brain cells. It gives you clarity, prevents you from getting amnesia, prevents you from getting Alzheimer's disease. You know, diabetes is diabetes sometimes is caused not only other things, but it also causes Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is known as type 3 diabetes. There's type 1 diabetics, in which the diabetics can't produce insulin, you have to give them insulin. That's a known fact. Type 2 diabetes, where you have to give insulin from outside or whatever the case may be. And Alzheimer's is called type 3 diabetes. Autophagy helps your brain. And autophagy helps, you see your large intestine there? The large intestine. See what? Start from there. Where this big bag is, that's your cecum, that's the beginning. Then it goes up to your hepatic flexure, splenic flexure, come down to your sigmoid. It helps you all there. So all that happens. So how do you do autophagy? Sluggish autophagy can lead to heart disease. We talk about next. Autoimmune disease, mood disorders, skin disease, chronic infections, and aging. Next. So what autophagy does? Next slide. Autophagy is when you fast. And when you fast, when you do a lot of fasting, especially for 18 hours, when you fast, autophagy goes into effect. Because you then produce ketones. And when you produce ketones, the ketones go and clear up your brain. It feeds your brain. The brain is not only fed by glucose, the brain is fed by ketones. As you can understand, when you are fasting and you go and you pass urine, you will see your urine has a very high color to it. Most normal individuals will see this. High color, and also there's a smell to it. The smell is because of the acetone in the urine, and the high color is because you've been fasting such a long time, the cells are, the dead cells are all garbaged out, and so it sops up all the dead cells, and it makes you more vibrant. Shivratri is a time for us to have autophagy in our body, but that autophagy can't occur only one day for Shivratri. It has to be done at least 2 to 3 times a week. And if it cleans up so many things in your body, it makes so many things healthy in your body. But if you can do a 24-hour fast and just drink water, and better than that, if you can do a 48 hours fast, eating is not good. Eating is bad. That's the worst thing to do, is to eat. Eating is bad. But we have been trained to eat. You go to somebody's place and you don't get good food, but you complain, isn't it? You go to a vegetarian and you get dal and rice. When you come back and say, "I had cheap, only dal and rice you give me." You should be happy, because dal and rice is better than all than making your stomach a cemetery. You got it? Making your stomach a cemetery? Got it? Okay. So when you fast, your dead cells, go back to the first slide, Prabhat. When you fast, your dead cells are taken up, they're right there, and it is cleaned up. It's put in the garbage can, it goes to the liver, goes back into the gut, and is excreted. Autophagy is good for our brain, because I remind you again, it gives us ketones, and the ketones are very good for our brain. Ketones, because there are some places now, some pharmacy, they say they sell these things. Put them on this. Yeah, they sell pills to give you ketones. You know that? They do that, but that is not the right ketones. Ketones is when you come from your own, and ketones come from when you're burning your own fat. You got it? When you burn your own fat, you get ketones. So while you're getting autophagy by fasting, you decrease your weight, you work on your fat cells, you lose weight, and if you have the metabolic syndrome, which I told you about, which is obesity, hyperinsulinemia, high triglycerides, low HDL, and high blood pressure, is known as the metabolic syndrome. And when you see that fellow there with his small belly there, you can see how his belly is small? Right. Most of our Indian people, we have what is known as the... Do you have it? You have a little bit? You have a small Canadian tire. You have a bicycle tire. All right. Anyway. No. Go back on that slide. You see, if you look at inside, you see insulin resistance there? Yeah. Insulin resistance, when you have a lot of it, if you look at people's cheek, and you see they get dark spots around their cheek, they have high insulin resistance. They have high insulin in their blood. They might not be diabetic yet. The HbA1c is not done. I've seen a few people in my office where the HbA1c is 6.5, and the doctor says it's not too bad. 6.5 is diabetic. 6 is pre-diabetic. He says 6, oh, 6, you're okay. 6, you're not okay. You're pre-diabetic. You'll become a diabetic unless you take the precautions. So, if you see the insulin resistance, you eat food, the food produces insulin, then you produce so much insulin that when the insulin is telling the cells, open up, I want to put some more sugar in there. The cell says, no, I'm not opening up. So the sugar goes in the blood, and what you have to do, the doctor now, you already have a lot of insulin, the doctor now has to give you insulin for you. And then the insulin, what the insulin does, it takes the sugar and it puts it into the fat cells, and the fat cell become fat Third. Got it? Low sugar energy and lethargy. Autophagy is so important. If you can fast 1 day a week with just water, you'll be the healthiest person. 1 day a week, 24 hours. Nothing but water. And if you can stretch it to 48 hours in a month, once per month, if you can do a 48-hour fast, people, I was never told this in medical school. I was never told this. I only got interested in this because of the people who are in Guyana, who are all diabetics, who have their kidneys destroyed. Then I started to read up about diabetes. Then I read up about this, and autophagy and all this thing. Many doctors here who are practicing today in Canada, they don't know anything about this. Why? They don't read. You got to read. And these are all things which are covered. You study Mayo Clinic and all this place. They got beautiful articles on these things. So please go in your computer today. You're all computer savvy. Look it up. AUTOPHAGY. And they have found, go back on the slide with it. Go back on the slide. They have found that when they restrict calorie intake, they did study on monkeys and rats, they live longer, 40% longer. In the olden days, people who were mentally unstable, they will take them and throw them in a dungeon. And they would hardly feed them. After a while, they will take them out. And when they take them out, they were normal. Why? Because of fasting. Please, don't only look at soaps. Don't look only at basketball game. The Raptors are no good in any case. So, don't look at those things. Look at something that matters to us. Gita Dhyanam. Partaya pratiboditam bhagavatam
Narayana Swayam
Vyasena gatitat purana muninam
Madhye Mahabharatam
Advaitamritavalshini bhagavate
Ashtatashadhyayini
Ambatva madhusaldadami bhagavat
Gite Bhavadveshini
Namostute vyasa vishala buddhe
Pullarvindayat bhadranetra
Yena tvaya bharata taila purna
Prajvalito jnanamaya pradipa
Prapalla parijataya
Totrametraikapale
Jnana buddhaya krishnaya
Geetamrita duhe namaha
Sarvopadishado gavo
Dukta Gopalanandana
Partho vatsa sudir bhukta
Duktam Gita Amrutam Mahat
Vasudeva sutav devam
Kamsa Chanur Mardanam
Devaki parabadaldam
Krishnam Vande Jagadguru
Bhishma Durata Jayadata Jala
Gandharani Lopala
Saryagravati Kripedavahari
Karnena Velakula
Ashwattama Vikarna Ghora Bakara
Duryodhanavartini
Sotirna Kalupadavairaradhir
Kaivartaka Keshava
Parasarya Vachasaroja Bamalam
Geetatagandotkatam
Nana Kyaraka Kesaram Harikatha
Sambodhana Bodhitam
Loke Sajjana Satpadairaharaha
Pipriyamanam Muda
Bhuyad Bharata Pankajav Kalibala
Pradvam Shrinam Shreyase
Bhukav Karoti Bachalam
Pangum Langayate Girim
Yat kripa tabaham valde
Paramanandamadavam
Yang brahma barore darudha baruta
Stunvanti dive samahe
Vedai saga parakramo parashidair
Gayantiyam samaga
Yada vastira taragatera varasam
Pashyantiyam yogino
Yasyaltang ravido sura suragaram
Devaya tasmai namah
Chapter 4, verse 11. I've done this sloka quite a few times. But I want to do it today because it's coming up to the period of Shivratri for us to understand what benefits we get from worshipping the Lord. Ye yatha mam prapadyante
ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते
tastataiva bhajamyaham
तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहम्
mama vartmanu vartante
मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते
manushya partha sarvashah
मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः
ye yatha ma prapadyante tastataiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanu vartante manushya partha sarvashah. Avartate means follow. But it says, this is very important. Vartaman path, avartate, follow the path. Bhagavan Krishna says that all who surrender to me, I reward them accordingly. According how much you surrender, how much money you put into the bank, that is the interest you're going to get. You put no money, you get no interest. You put some money, you get interest. You put a lot of money, you get a lot of interest. So according to the effort that you use to do worship to the Lord, whether it's abhishek, whether it is flowers, whether it's meditation, whether you go to close your eyes and you do naman to the Lord, according to how you, the amounts that you do, so you each will be rewarded. So do not come and say that we all went to the same temple and we all pray, and that fella is so happy and I'm so grouchy. You don't know what that fella has put in, but you know what you have put in. So if you don't put in the effort, doesn't matter which God you pray to. Let us say there is no God. There has to be an order. There must be some order in the universe which allows the earth to spin on its axis, which allow each of the planets to rotate it within their orbits so they don't clash. Now and then a meteorite comes, or a Chinese balloon comes, whatever. They come into space, you have to know what to do with them. They come. But you have to put the effort. And this is the most important thing. If you don't put the effort, you don't get it. We'll have to bhajan and then we'll go forward. You, go ahead. Oh, come. This gentleman has won some award recently in a... Oh, what award you win? So go ahead. Okay, not ready yet. Okay. After that, Hanuman Chalisa. What award you won? You won some award recently, some prize you won recently?
Yeah, I won the Panorama Idol competition.
You're an idol?
Yes,
I
can you
didn't know you
believe
were
that?
there you are. I thought the idol was small,
Yeah, I was
young,
very fortunate.
young, good-looking people, but there you are. You have
We got
all,
all good
you have-
looking people too, you know.
you have all sorts that make an idol. All sorts that make an idol these days. चलो
तुम करुणा के सागर हो प्रभु, मेरी गागर भर दो। तुम करुणा के सागर हो प्रभु, मेरी गागर भर दो। तख पावो है दूर गावो है, अब तो कृपा कर दो। तुम करुणा के सागर हो प्रभु, मेरी गागर भर दो। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। क्लेश द्वेष से भरा ये मन है, मैला मेरा तन है। क्लेश द्वेष से भरा ये मन है, मैला मेरा तन है। तुम कृपाला दीन दयाला, तुमसे ही जीवन है। इस तन मन को उपवन करने का वरदान अमर दो। तुम करुणा के सागर हो प्रभु, मेरी गागर भर दो। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे। याचक बनकर खड़ा हूँ द्वारे, दोनों हाथ में जोड़े। याचक बनकर खड़ा हूँ द्वारे, दोनों हाथ में जोड़े। परम पिता तुमको मैं जानूं, पिता न बालक छोड़े। दास नारायण करे अर्चना, मेरी पीड़ा हर लो। तुम करुणा के सागर हो प्रभु, मेरी गागर भर दो। तके पावो है दूर गावो है, अब तो कृपा कर दो। तुम करुणा के सागर हो प्रभु, मेरी
हरवा चालीसा।
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
सीता राम राम राम
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
We do the Sarva Chalisa for Prabhat, who is going away, Niranjan, who is cooking today for his parents and his brothers and so forth, to ask Bhagwan to bless them. Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja.
निज मन मुकुर सुधा
Oh, ho, Varana Udago Vada Bimala Jaso.
जो दायक परवा
Budhi Natana Janike.
सुमिरो पवन कुमार
Balabudi Vidya Deho Mohe.
हरो कलेश विकार
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
Jai Hanuman Jnana Guna Sagar.
जय कपीस देहु लोक उजागर
Ramanuja Yatalita Baladhava.
अंजलि पुत्र पवन सुनामा
Mahavira Vikram Badarange.
कुमति निवार सुमति के संगे
Kanchana Parana Viraja Suvesha.
कानन कुंडल कुंज निकेशा
Adavaja Dhvaja Viraja.
कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे
Shankara Suvana Keshari Nandan. Teja Patap Mahajagabandan.
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
Vidyavan Guriyat Chani.
राम राज करिबे को आगे
Prabhu Charana Sunave Korasya.
राम लखन सीता मन बसिया
Sukshma Rupa Dharisya Hi Dikhawa.
विकट रूप धरि लंक जलावा
Bhima Rupa Dhari Asura Savare.
रामचंद्र के काज सवारे
Laye Sajeevan Lakara Jaye.
श्री रघुवीर हर शूर लाए
Raghavati Kere Bahut Badaye.
तुम मम प्रिया बनत संभारे
Sasavadant Varo Yashagave. Asa Kaisi Pati Kanta Lagave.
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
Sarkartik Prabhadi Bodhisha.
नारद सारद सहित अहिसा
Yam Kuvera Vikapala Jahate.
कवि को वीर कर सके कहाते
Tuma Upakara Sugriva Hikira.
नारी राज पर दीना
Tumaro Mantra Vibhishana Manda.
लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना
Yuga Sahasra Yojana Parabhadro.
वीरों गाहे मधुर कर गाना
Prabhu Bodhika Vile Mukamahe.
जल्दी राम गए अचरज नाहि
Durga Makaja Sakata Ke Jete.
तुम मनोरा तुम लेते थे
Ram Duare Tumara Khavare. Ho Tara Agya Bir Paisare. Hanuman Ji. Hanuman Ji. Hanuman Ji.
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
सब सकल है तुम्हारी शरणा.
तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना
आप पर तेज समारो आप पर.
तीनों लोक हाथ टेकावे
भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे.
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे
नाश है रोग हरै सब पीड़ा.
ब्रह्म निरंतर हनुमत वीरा
संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे.
मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा.
जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे.
सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे
चारों युग पर ताप तुम्हारा. अष्टसिद्धिरौदधिके दाता
असवती न जानकी माता
राम रसायन तुमरे पासा
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा
तुमरे भजन राम को भावे
जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे
अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाए
जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई
और देवता चेतन धरई हर मत से ईश्वर सुख करई
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
सकत तय बिताई सब पीरा
जो सुमिरे हनुमत
ओ
बलबीरा
जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई
कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई
जो शत बार पात कर कोई
छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई
जो यह पढ़े हर बार चालीसा
होई सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा
तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
राम राम राम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान बोलो
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
पवन धरय संकट धरय मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय मदन सुर भूप
ओ सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. Our clinic downstairs is carrying on. Today we have a cardiologist downstairs who is seeing about 26 people, and he's doing the echocardiogram right here. So you don't have to go anywhere, you do it right here. In 2 weeks' time, on the 19th of this month, Professor Sonia Anand is coming, and she wanted 20 patients already. At the moment, we have 24 booked, so I don't know if she's going to take them. She's an expert in diabetes and hypertension as it affects South Asians. She's one of the world's expert in it. So she's going to come here together with Dr. Ravi Dubey will be helping her. As you know, Ravi is also an internist and an ICU specialist. He will be working together with her and myself. So then we are going to get a gastroenterologist to come. We're going to get a nephrologist to come right here so we can help people out if they so desire. But it's totally up to them. Today's Priti Bhoj is sponsored by Niranjan Gopal in memory of his mother. There's Sahudra Ji. Is Niranjan here? That's Niranjan in the back there? Yes. And Arkuch, there? Today also we're celebrating Joycey. Niranjan, by the way, cooks quite a bit in the temple. He cooks at least 2 or 3 times a year. All those beautiful flasks that you see on the table, those metal flasks, if you have not stolen them yet, they'll be there. But if you have stolen them, God bless you, keep them. I hope when you drink water from that flask, your belly hurt you. Anyhow, the Raja has brought all those flasks for us. So many good things he has done for the temple. So the Raja, I hope you have a good day today. Joycey, is celebrating her 80th birthday. Joycey has always been in the temple for a long time. Herself and, of course, George. But now, because of COVID, etc., they're not coming. But Joycey cooked a lot in this temple and worked very hard in this temple. So we wish Joyce, I saw her on Friday. We wish her all the very best. May she keep healthy and may she go for a long time. Purnima this afternoon, we're starting at 5 o'clock. Purnima Satyanarayana Katha starting at 5 o'clock. Mahashivratri, Saturday, we're starting at 7 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock. Then in the evening, we start at 5:30 and we'll go to about 4:30. 4:30 we'll go up to, we'll close at 4:30. 4:30 we'll go down, and you will, if you get any food to eat, then you will have something light, like salad, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, sauerkraut, all the good things. You will not be having dal. So if you're waiting for dal, Shivratri, you won't be getting it. Right, Madhiboj? What is the menu for Shivratri Day?
Working on it.
Oh, you-
We're looking at the balance.
which means he does not agree with the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts and all sort of thing. But anyhow, so that's that. What is that? Holy celebration on the 18th of March at 4 o'clock. Good. Summer camp, July 10th to 21st. Anything else? Bas. Shri Radhe Govinda Bhajo Bhara Shri Radhe.
Radhe Shri Radhe Govind Shri Radhe
Shri Radhe Jai Jai Radhe Radhe.
Shri Radhe Jai Jai Radhe
Bolo Shri Radhe Govinda Bhajo Bhara Shri Radhe.
Radhe Shri Radhe Govind Bhaj Man Shri Radhe
Bande Bande
Radhe Radhe
Bande
Radhe Radhe
Jal lagao be
Radhe Radhe
Jal lagao be
Radhe
Be
Radhe
बरसाने में
Radhe Radhe
बरसाने में
Radhe Radhe
विश्व मंदिर में
Radhe Radhe
विश्व मंदिर में
Radhe Radhe
विश्व मंदिर में
Radhe Radhe
राधे राधे
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 Radhe 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 Radhe
जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे. So please remember what I tell you. Please remember what I tell you about autophagy. Please try and keep it fast. Repair the blood cells in your body, in your heart, in your brain, in your liver, etc., etc., etc. And remember what I said about Lord Shiva's prayers. Atma tvam girija matahi sahachara prana shariram griham. That you must keep. Lord Shiva is your Atma. And Girija is your prana, is your breath. Keep them with you. And on this Mahashivratri day, Om Namah Shivaya, to give you all the good virtues of life, auspiciousness, kindness, sympathy, empathy, be good to people, talk nice, smile. And what Buddha says, he says, they ask him, what did you gain by meditation? What he said? What I have lost. Anger, greed, also have lost. So, if you can take one little point from today's thing, it will be good. If you don't take any, it's also good. Khushia. Sarjal Bisarjal Tumhi Vishwa Karta Tumhi Vishwa Jyoti Meho Prana Bharta Tumhi Kal Ke Kal Ho Shak Dhare Sikaro Swayam Vandana Bhavani. Hey, bolo.
Jyoti jagao
Gaga aur koi kabhi.
Prabhu Jai Magao Haro Papa Mere Bharo Bhava Bhakti
मुझे नाथ दो अपनी तुम दिव्य शक्ति मुझे मोह माया के सागर से तारो मेरे पाँव और खोल खोल
Ganpataye Har
Har Maha.
Har Har Mahadev. That's all the work that he has done. We want to give him a Hanumanji shawl. We are going to make some shawl for Bhagavad Katha, but I suppose we will order it to the day of the Katha. So we'll get for next year. Right? Because you have ordered it yet. You have not ordered it. Have you ordered the shawl? You ready for me? Okay.
बता दिया विशालों के लिए
हनुमान चालीसा ही है। ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्तजनों के संकर दास जनों के संकर शरण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे जो जावे फल पावे सुख बिन से मन का सुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे जन का। ओम
जगदीश हरे
मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण गो मैं किसकी
स्वामी शरण पढ़ूं मैं किसकी
तुम बिन और दूजा
प्रभु बिन और न दूजा।
आशिक करूं मैं किसकी
ओम जय जगदीश हरे
तुम पूरन परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी
स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी
पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर
और ब्रह्म परमेश्वर
तुम सबके स्वामी।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे
तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता
स्वामी तुम पालन करता
मैं मूरख कलकामी
मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो
भरता। ओम
जय जगदीश हरे
तुम हो एक गोचर सबके प्राणपति
स्वामी सबके प्राणपति
इस विध मिलो दया में
इस विध मिलो हरि हर तुमको मैं कुमति।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे बंधु दुख हरता
ठाकुर तुम
मेरे
स्वामी रक्षक तुम मेरे
अपने
हाथ उठाओ अपने शरण लगाओ द्वार
परम तेरी। ओम
जय जगदीश हरे
कार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा
स्वामी कष्ट हरो देवा
भक्ति बढ़ाओ
श्रद्धा स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा,
तेरा तुझको अर्पण,
तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए महालक्ष्मी विष्णु जी भगवान की जय, श्री महालक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की जय, महालक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर स्वामी भगवान की जय। धर्म की जय हो, अधर्म का नाश हो, प्राणियों में सद्भावना हो, विश्व का कल्याण हो। हर हर महादेव, शंभो शिव शिव शिव। श्री राम।
That's all golden. Lila, you're part of Shivratri, right? The last pahar. No, the last pahar, you're going to be with us. With her, to dress up you. Okay, the last one. So that is your symbolism. So we like to know what's it. Yeah, you're going to be about 4 of us. Okay. Golden, okay. Yeah. That's that looks right. Yeah. No problem.
We like it.
You want a camera? You want a camera?
That's fine.
Yeah, so that's
I think the fresh flowers with
Yeah,
with the baby breaths will look nice.
Oh, you turn off our thing. I know.
Here, what Auntie Leela gave you this, and this is mine.
Cool. So you just stay here whole day?
Huh?
You just stay here whole day?
No, we gotta go home and come back.
Oh.
Yeah, so what we gonna do, we gonna put it in a vase, right?
Yeah.
And we gonna try put the light around it
Yes,
somehow.
something like
Yeah.
that.
So 6 of them we gonna do.
Yes.
For put inside. Yeah.
What is Shivratri? The drummers, who do you have?
All of them.
Oh, no, we can't forget that. We're not
Different times.
yeah, but who do we have that says they're coming? We can't create a schedule of people who might come.
No, Shravanam